Peace Collective. What is going on? Welcome to the channel. My name is Milan. I am an intuitive tarot reader. If you guys are new here to this channel, welcome. If you guys are returning, welcome back. It means the world to me each and every single time you guys join. Thank you guys times 1,000 for being here, for deciding to spend your time and your energy here with me in these readings. As you guys know, this is going to be another general collective reading. However, we're going to get into another deep dive today. As you can tell by the title, we're going to look into the energy around Jay-Z and his relationship with the NFL. If you guys are interested in readings that look more into celebrity culture, music, entertainment, I've got an entire playlist already curated. It's called the Deep Dive Series. And that's where you can find more readings just like this one. This channel offers live stream readings. I do love readings. I offer personal readings. So if you guys are ever interested in a personal, definitely feel free to let me know. All that information is going to be in the description box down below like always. Just as a quick disclaimer, this reading is for entertainment purposes only. Everything in this reading is alleged until proven otherwise. Okay, if you guys don't like what I'm saying, it doesn't resonate, it is okay to just click off the video. I'm sure there's a reading on this channel that may resonate with you if this is not the one. Okay, it's no big deal. All I ask is that you guys keep it respectful with me and with other people who may decide to get in the comments, okay? This is not a fan page, a stan page, or nothing like that. So I'm just here to read the energy and keep it real, okay? So yeah, make sure you guys leave a like on the video. It's absolutely free. If you resonate with this, you like this style of reading, leave a comment. Let me know what you know. I love interacting with you guys. And subscribe if you haven't already. What are you waiting for? I would love to have you guys here, part of the family. We are growing slowly but surely. So again, thank you guys so much for all of your beautiful energy, your shares, your subscribes to the channel, your support, any type of like donations, or you guys booking readings. It means the world to me. So I appreciate it more than anything. But we're going to get right into this. So again, as you guys can tell by the title, we're going to look into Jay-Z and his relationship with the NFL. He's been in quite a long contract. I want to say maybe the last 5 years with the NFL. As you guys know, Jay-Z is the one that is kind of oversees how the Super Bowl halftime show goes. And he's created a very close relationship with the commissioner of the NFL, whose name is Roger Goodell. So I don't really know what I'm even looking for in this reading. If you guys are aware, Jay-Z has kind of been at the brunt of a pretty hefty accusation regarding sexual assault and all that from back in the day. So he has been going at it. Him and his attorney, Alex Spiro, they have been at war with Tony Busby down there in Houston. So shout out to Tony Busby for really trying to crack this egg when it comes to Jay. But let's get right into this. So I've got a King of Wands. This is going to represent Jay, being that he's a Sagittarius. And then I have a Hierophant, because this is just going to represent the organization as a whole for the NFL. And I have a King of Cups here as well. This is going to represent Roger Goodell, being that he's a Pisces, okay? So his birthday is actually on the 19th of February. So that's kind of right on the cusp of Aquarius Pisces. So I just kept up the King of Cups for him. So we're going to get right into this. If somebody wants to timestamp, please feel free. You are more than welcome to. Thank you ahead of time. But we're going to start with a oracle deck. Okay, we're going to start with the Oracle of Heaven and Hell. We're going to get one of each for both of them. And then we'll get to the tarot a little bit later to clarify, guys, okay? Let's see. We're going to start with Jay-Z's portion first and see what his energy is like regarding the NFL. So let's do some clear and concise messages when it comes to Jay-Z and the NFL. Thank you. Clear and concise messages regarding Jay-Z and the NFL, please. Thank you. Ooh. Oh, wow. Jeez. Well, this is straight out the gate. Okay, the number 25. And the thing with this deck, though, it can be upright either way. So one side is an angel, and then the other side is more of like a low frequency deity or demon, if you will. But yeah, the number 25, it literally says black magic. Okay, and then in the reverse, You have spiritual wisdom. Okay, so it came out upright with black magic. It looks like this entity's name is Glacia Labolis. Okay, Glacia Labolis. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm not sure, but I'm going to look into the guidebook just to see what the description of this particular entity might be. If you guys are not interested in this, you can just fast forward. It's no big deal. I just think the oracle portion kind of just gives a very overall bridging energy. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so the 25th spirit, Glacia Labolis, is a mighty president. And these entities, as well as angels, they are categorized in different levels. So you have principalities, you have dominions when it comes to angels, okay, cherubim, seraphim. And then when it comes to the demons, they are also categorized, okay? This particular one is a president. They have dukes, okay, as well. Very high-ranking demons. But it says he's a mighty president and earl who shows himself in the form of a dog with wings like a griffin. Okay, it says he teaches all arts and sciences in an instant and is an author of bloodshed and manslaughter. Wow, that's heavy. Okay, when somebody, it says he is an author, so someone who produces, who creates. Okay, bloodshed and manslaughter, that's heavy. And again, everything in this reading is alleged, but this is, I've definitely read it and heard it throughout years of my life more than once or twice or three times that allegedly, you know, Jay could have been behind, you know, a couple of bodies, if you will. Exactly who, I'm not sure. Okay, cough, cough, Kathy White, cough, cough. But anyway, I digress. It says he teaches all things past and future. So someone who could be like an intuitive or a medium, okay, fortune teller. If desired, he can cause the love both of friends and of foes, and can make a man become invisible. Wow. Okay, he has under his command 36 legions of spirits. So, wow, very interesting. He can cause the love both of friends and foes. So he can make anybody fall in love with him, especially when you have the energy of black magic. You know, that's manipulating energy, and not of the light. Okay, and I always get that energy with Jay. Like, he is very, very spiritually inclined, and he knows a lot when it comes to the esoteric things, but it's not always of the light. Okay, like at all. Anytime I've ever done a reading on Jay-Z, it always comes out like that. Okay, and it says he can make a man become invisible. Not literally like disappearing in thin air, but that kind of makes me feel like this is somebody that you would never know. Again, like it says, was the author of bloodshed and manslaughter. So it's like, this is a person who does things behind the veil, behind the scenes. Like, you would never know it was him. He doesn't get his hands dirty. It says he teaches all arts and sciences in an instant. So again, someone who's very smart, very well spoken, and he wears a good mask. He wears a really fucking good mask. And he is, at least as far as I'm concerned, he is definitely fully aware and hip to the teachings of Aleister Crowley. Okay, that whole do what thou wilt type of moniker. If you guys don't know who Aleister Crowley is, maybe just look him up. Yeah, and that'll tell you exactly what you need to know with this black magic and what Jay-Z is into. Okay, so very heavy energy for the first card out. So I'm gonna get one of these as well, for Roger Goodell and the NFL. So let's see, what is energy like when it comes to Roger Goodell, please, and the NFL with Jay-Z. Okay, the number 33. That is a very high-ranking master number, 33. Okay, I'm hearing something about like the Masons. I don't think that's very far-fetched, okay? Roger Goodell, very, very powerful man, okay? I don't know how long he's been the commissioner of the NFL, but he's been around for a very long time. And it would not surprise me if he was a Mason, but that's what I'm getting, okay? It says submission to a higher order. I already know I'm going to, and it's interesting because his card, okay, this fell out on the side of the angel. And then you have the demon, okay, in the reverse. So in the reverse, it says rebellion. But in the upright, I feel like I'm going to butcher this name, but I believe it's Ayahuya. Okay, my apologies, okay, if you guys are a little bit more well-versed when it comes to archangels and whatnot. But yeah, it says submission to a higher order. So what I'm getting with this already, ooh, then you have transformation at the bottom, okay? Ooh, then you have making mistakes in the reverse. So intuitively, before I get to the deck, the fact that this is coming out for Roger Goodell and the NFL as an organization, like, why would Jay-Z and them be a higher order than you? You know, and again, this is a reading about the relationship between both parties. And then you have rebellion in the reverse. So this is giving me like they wouldn't want to rebel or go against Jay or Rock Nation, you know, that whole team over there. But if you really think about it, it's like, that wouldn't the NFL as an organization be the higher order? You know, apparent, I guess, but I guess not in the eyes of Roger Goodell. Okay, then you have transformation up here, and then making mistakes in the reverse. So immediately I already get like, maybe they felt it was a mistake to work with Jay. Or maybe this is something that he may have realized a little too late, okay? It's funny because I get the same energy with Kendrick Lamar. When I did a reading with him and Jay, it was like Kendrick didn't really realize what type of individual he was dealing with until it was too fucking late. And that's kind of what I'm getting here with Roger Goodell and the NFL as a whole. So with transformation being here, it's like something is about to change, something has to give. Okay, so the relationship between both parties may change soon. But let's get into the guidebook. Okay, I'm going to read off this particular angel, and then we'll get into a different deck after this, okay? Let's see. Number 33. This is a power, okay? It says people born under the influence of this angel love to fulfill all the works of their estate. Okay, so someone who likes to work, they enjoy what they do for work. Okay, it says Ayahuya helps to recognize traitors and destroy their projects and machinations, and he protects all Christian leaders and makes their subjects obedient. Very interesting. Wow, okay. So that stood out to me a lot. It says this particular angel helps to recognize traitors. So what did I just say? It's like he could feel as though working with Jay-Z or signing this long of a deal with Jay-Z and Rock Nation was a mistake. Okay, so there could be, you know, some type of realization here that Jay could be a traitor, you know, and destroy their projects and machinations. So I haven't even gotten to any other deck yet, and already I feel like they are ready to sever ties with him, but you can't just sever ties with a party when you're in the middle of a contract. You have to wait till it's over, or, you know, something criminal may have to happen to, you know, to kind of like absolve a contract. But it says, and protects all Christian leaders. So, you know, Roger Goodell could possibly maybe be a Christian man, okay? And makes their subjects obedient. So they're going to teach him a lesson. Once this contract is up, I don't know when it's over. For some reason, I feel like maybe this is the last year, if not maybe next year. But something is about to change. It's kind of giving me the vibe with the Grammys. It's like you can't call out the Grammys on the Grammy stage, you know what I mean? And not expect them to retaliate or you know, do something against you or your wife. So I feel like Roger Goodell, or maybe just, again, other people in the higher ups at the NFL, it's like they may have been submitting to him all this time, but they're going to let him have it or really cut him the fuck off soon. you know, oh, I can't help but with Roger Goodell, I feel like maybe Jay-Z and Rock Nation have something over their head, or over Roger Goodell's head, you know, maybe some type of blackmail or something that would have forced him to submit to quote unquote this higher order, you know. And the thing about Jay and his team, it's like they know shit about you that you would have never thought they knew, or you would have thought he was a goddamn fly on the wall. And it's giving me like, listen, Roger, if you do this, or if you do this, or if you disband the contract, I'm gonna make sure that, you know, the world knows you are like this or like that. You know, again, blackmail. And again, with the book saying or alluding to making traders obedient. Yeah, like they're gonna I gotta get back, I gotta get into the reading because intuitively I'm already getting a lot, but let's see. Yeah, things are about to change with their relationship, absolutely. And I don't know if this has anything to do with the legal case that Jay-Z has going on, the accusations or whatever, but I just get this vibe of arrogance from Jay as well, you know, thinking that he can strong arm everybody around him, manipulate everybody around him. It's crazy. But let's see. We're gonna go back to Jay-Z. We're gonna get a couple of cards from What's the Vibe. Okay, what's energy around Jay, please, when it comes to the NFL? Ha! Wow, okay. It says salty, bitter, angry, and petty. What I tell you, Jay has been upsetting a lot of people around him, a lot of important people that he may need in his back pocket. Bitter, angry, and petty. So there was definitely some type of like disagreement or a fallout between the organization and Jay, or maybe even just Roger, you know. What is this? Jay could feel as though Roger and the organization at the NFL are like angry with him, you know. And wasn't I just saying that like the Grammy Awards, they can get petty, they'll get petty with you or retaliate, then why wouldn't the NFL? You know what I mean? Ooh, damn. It says waves and I have a love affair. Fuck. What did I tell you? I think these people have something over Roger's head. Okay, it could have something to do with like a love affair, allegedly. I don't know. We'll see a little bit later. But this waves card, it says emotions, worry, and fear. And then this love affair is dirty little secret, sex fix, and down low. Okay. Wow. So I will say Jay could be a little worried about, you know, his partnership or the relationship between him and the NFL is going to come to a close soon. I don't think he's like scared, you know, in fear, but I think he's already anticipating that. Again, I'm not exactly sure when this contract is supposed to end, but it's kind of giving me like a premature ending. Or it was supposed, like a contract was on the trajectory to be renewed, but then now it's not anymore, is what I'm getting here, okay? And I do think that whatever Rock Nation and Jay have over the NFL or Roger Goodell's head, it's creating worry and a little bit of fear. And maybe that's why this submission to a higher order is showing up for the organization. You know, because they have worry and fear that Jay will send his minions or, you know, hit the red fucking button and put some bad information out there about Roger, which wouldn't be a smart move at all. That would not be fucking smart. Like, I can only imagine how many people that Roger Goodell has a friendly relationship with in much higher positions than a Jay-Z. So I'm hearing bamboozled. I feel like Roger Goodell feels bamboozled. His energy is very expressive right now because, you guys, I'm a medium. I use the cards just to kind of help me decipher what it is I'm already feeling. So as a medium, I'm channeling. And I'm getting a lot of emotion and a lot of expressive energy from Roger Goodell here. He feels bamboozled or something. And I don't think he appreciates, you know, scare tactics being used over his head or as some type of blackmail or something. You know, that's really crazy. Dirty little secret. It's a secret, or there's something here behind the scenes that Jay knows about and Rock Nation that they know about. Okay, I'm hearing something about, what's her name? what is her name? Fuck, it's slipping me right now. His fucking bulldog. What is her name? Desiree Perez. That's what it is. Yeah. Man, they try to make me forget. But yeah, I feel like Desiree, that's like his fucking pit bull. You know, sick 'em, girl, sick 'em is literally what I'm getting here. Oh God. And I think she's like his little mouthpiece, low key, you know? Let's go to Roger. Let's go back to Roger Goodell in the NFL, please, and get a couple of these. How do they feel? Yeah, see? Boundaries. You can't make this stuff up. They're going to create boundaries with his ass. It says disrespectful. Enough is enough, and defend yourself. So yeah, it's like they didn't want to rebel at first. They didn't want to go against him. They didn't want to speak up against him. You know, they submitted to whatever the fuck he wanted to do or how he wanted to do things, whatever. And it's like they're cutting his ass off or creating boundaries here. Again, I was getting like this sense of arrogance from Jay-Z, like I usually do. And the first word on this card is disrespectful. You know? Ooh, look at this. Chaos. I'm not going to keep it, but it's showing up. Upheaval, disaster, and downfall. Very interesting. Yep, isolation. Rejected, left alone, and self-inflicted. Every time I get that card, you know, isolation, it's like someone could feel in isolation or feel alone, being rejected, but it's not because, you know, the NFL or Roger Goodell wanted to do this. It's because of your own actions that caused them to separate from you or rejecting you about extending a contract. It's so funny because I'm actually having deja vu right now. So that's why I know this is perfect timing, divine timing. Doing this reading is divine timing. What I'm saying is not a coincidence because I've already seen myself in this exact position. I don't remember when, but I feel like I've already done this already. Like I'm something about deja vu can be important. I can't get, is that a song by Beyonce? I swear it's deja vu. I can't get over you. I don't really know the lyrics right now, but something in those lyrics could be significant to this situation. But anyway, they definitely rejected doing a new or extending a contract, doing a different type of deal with him. You know, they want to isolate from him. Granted, you know, NFL is a major organization, so they're never really by themselves. But when it in relation to him, oh yeah, they don't want anything to do with his ass anymore. And they submitted long enough, you know. We let you get, I'm hearing like we let you get away with this shit long enough, and it's over. Whatever he was getting away with, you know. Let me get one more of these, please. What is this? Nightlife. Okay, striptease, gamble, and Vegas. I believe the Super Bowl was in Vegas just last year, wasn't it? Yeah, breathe, let go, clear your mind. Yeah, they're not fucking with this guy anymore. You have happiness, joy, and healing in the reverse. Okay, and then breathe, let go, clear your mind. I feel like they can't wait to get him out of Dodge or get him out of there. Okay, and then with this nightlife card, I feel as though maybe the NFL or Roger Goodell himself, they feel as though they took a gamble working with him. Look, oh my God, you can't make this up. Apology, arrogant. Was I just saying that? It's like they view him as an arrogant person. Okay, rash actions and insincere. Like he's not a genuine guy, but he comes off very charming, very welcoming. You know, like he likes to have a lot of fun, or he presents himself as a very like down to earth, fun loving guy. And then when it's like you really find out who he is, or when the veil comes off, it's like, oh, this guy's an asshole. Okay, so with this nightlife card, it's giving me like it was a risk to work with him. It was a gamble to work with him, and they knew that, and they took it. And now it's like they took the risk and lost out, I feel like. And granted, you know, of course, the Super Bowl halftime shows are always a sight to see, and I appreciate that it's been, you know, a lot more Black artists. You know, as a person of color, it's really nice to see, but it's like, okay, and we could have got that without a Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Wow, and I just saw the masculine, divine masculine in the reverse, like a masculine energy, but again, in the reverse. So it's like you're not a man of your word, you're not loyal, you're not honest, you know, you're not a stand-up guy. At least that's what I'm getting from that. And again, like I said before, guys, as a medium and I'm channeling, like Roger Goodell is very fucking expressive. He must be a Pisces because it's like he's in his bag about this. I think he's really upset. But let's see. I'm going to get into the tarot. We're going to start with Jay first. Okay, if you guys are liking this so far, if this makes any sense to you, definitely leave a like on the video. Okay, let me know what you know. Again, if anybody like knows for certain how long this contract is between Jay and the NFL for this Super Bowl deal, please let me know. I don't want to say the wrong thing and, you know what I mean, and mislead anybody. So if anybody knows, please feel free to let me know. Oh, bro, as I'm shuffling, look what shows up. The High Priestess and the Devil. What was the first card? Black Magic. Okay, the High Priestess can be like, again, someone who knows a lot of esoteric knowledge, or a witch. Okay, an intuitive, a medium, a psychic. Okay, like someone who knows a lot, but they don't say a lot. And then with the Devil here, this is absolutely witchcraft. Okay, black magic. Yeah. Wow. Okay, let's see. I digress. Okay, let's see. Three of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. You can't make this stuff up. Three of Swords, that's like a severance, a loss, a separation, okay? Breaking ties, a divorce, literally a breakup. And then the Page of Pentacles. First of all, I'll say this. I think that Jay did want to extend the deal or extend the contract with them, but maybe they didn't offer him as much money as they did in the first go around with this Page of Pentacles, because this is like a breadcrumb. You know, what the fuck is an emperor or an empress supposed to do with a fucking page? It's like, I don't want to say bottom of the barrel, but that's what I'm hearing. It's just like penny pinching, you know, or a very, very small offer. And it's interesting because I feel like it was Jay who presented the offer. Like, you know, I would like to extend the deal with you guys. I'd like to work with you guys again. And it was giving an abrupt no. We're good off that. Nah, yeah. But it may have been a little bit more strategic. You know, it's like, well, okay, sure, come in the office, we'll talk about it, but we're going to offer you half as much money so you won't want to work with us again. You know, I don't think they just blatantly said, no, fuck you, but this is like, we're not going to offer you half as much. We're not going to give you as much money as you were making the first go around. Nope. To try to force him, you know what I mean? I hope that makes sense, guys. You know, I feel like the NFL thought maybe a smaller offer would kind of drive him or push him away, but I feel like he still tried anyway. And again, I see like a severance or a loss, a separation here. What is this here, please? Yeah, he feels like they were penny pinching. You know, you have the Magician here. Didn't I just see the High Priestess and the Devil? And the first card was what? Black Magic. Look at this. Gemini, Virgo energy. This is a manipulator. Someone who plays mind games. It's also a manifester. Someone who has like all the tools in their shed to make something happen for them. And I've gotten that energy with Jay before. It's like he has this very arrogant vibe where it's like no matter what, how big or how small, he can never fail. Like there is always a way to win with him, no matter what. Like winning at all costs, you know, no matter who is in the way, who he has to step on or step over or manipulate to get there, you know. And again, it's like manipulator energy here. Why is it here, please? Tell you he loves you, he fucks with you. Oh yeah, why don't you bring the wife over for some drinks? Bullshit. It doesn't mean a goddamn thing. Okay, Page of Wands, another page. Page of Wands is like a messenger or someone who has to who is delivering good news. Someone who may be like a little eager or excited to learn or to do something. Wow. And it's interesting because, again, you had submission to a higher power come out for the NFL. But then you have these pages coming up under Jay-Z. So it's crazy because he is so good at the wordplay and just how to get into people's heads. It's almost fucking scary. So Jay is acknowledging, and he knows he is the little guy. He is the small fry in comparison to a conglomerate like the NFL and somebody like a Roger Goodell. So he knows, and I feel like he may have learned a lot and received a lot of information from somebody like a Roger Goodell. So Jay is acknowledging he knows he's the small fry in comparison. But he is so manipulative and so good at playing games, okay, and inserting himself exactly where he needs to be, that he made Roger Goodell in the NFL feel like the little guy, okay? Again, with this submission to a higher power, Jay is not the higher power in comparison, but he made them feel like he was. Maybe just how he takes control over situations, or again, manipulates, that it kind of turns shit on its head. So now NFL and Roger Goodell are the quote unquote little guys because he has so much control over shit. Wow. He takes stuff into his own hands, without consulting anybody. I'm getting here, very strange. I was here. Wow, okay, fuck. Damn, I didn't want to say that. Shit, I just gotta download. Something about this secret that he has over Roger Goodell in the NFL. It could be related to children. I really don't want to say the download I just got, because I could be wrong, but these powerful players in high places, it's like the more money these people make, the higher they get in their orders. It's like the weirder shit gets, the more taboo shit gets, especially when it comes to their sexual preferences. And I'm not going to sit here and just put that on him. Again, allegedly, but the download I just got was extremely heavy. I don't know if Roger Goodell has any kids. He's fucking 65 years old, so I doubt they're of age range, okay? These are children. The Death card and the Wheel of Fortune. I'm telling you, there's an ending to this relationship between Jay and the NFL, for sure. And I think with Jay, it's like he already saw it coming, or he's not surprised. Like, he almost anticipated it, again, because it's like they weren't going to offer him as much money anyway. But it's like other shit. It's like they really don't like him, for real. Like his personality. They don't like maybe the way he does business even. Okay, it's like this is literally like putting a nail in a tire. Okay, it's like putting a sword in your own Wheel of Fortune here. So a complete halt, a complete stop. Wow. Again, I don't really want to go there with what I was picking up with the download I had when it comes to Roger's quote unquote maybe the blackmail they have over him. But just know, guys, okay, sex trafficking is a billion-dollar industry. Okay? And it's not going anywhere anytime soon. It's been around for ages. Prostitution has been around for ages. And it's not going anywhere. I hate to say that, but it's literally what I'm picking up. Wheel of Fortune can be an energy of travel as well. This is destiny, good luck, good fortune. Karma as well for me as a reader. Wow. Okay. Fuck. I really didn't want to say what I was getting, but yeah. But yo, you can't make this stuff up. Didn't I just say sex trafficking is a billion-dollar industry? This is the Ten of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is literally an energy of traveling. Sagittarius energy. Sagittarius, okay, Jupiter, that can, like the 9th house, I can talk about international travel, long distance traveling. And then this 10 of Pentacles here, making a lot of money doing it. Like, what? Hello? Oh, jeez. Maybe that's why, it's like the NFL or Roger Goodell, it's like suffering in silence because it's like you're trying to avoid a tower moment or something. It's like he's so upset, he's so frustrated, but there's only so much he can do until this contract is over, There's something here that can like affect his public image. Okay, it's a tower moment, a betrayal with this 10 of Swords, Knight of Swords. He's very upset about it. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah. Jeez. Okay. This could also just maybe something like a love affair or something is what I'm picking up. And again, Jay-Z, he does not mind using his power and hitting the red button, you know, about, and putting a story out there. If you don't do his will, or you try to, one up him as he's one upping you, you're gonna have hell to pay with Jay. And he's not gonna say shit though. He's gonna keep it very, very quiet, very low key. Like, you're not going to know until it happens, and you would never know it was him. Again, like somebody who makes themselves invisible, you would never know. And again, the magician is here. It's like voila. um Wow. But and I keep getting this vibe here with Jay. This is like the second or third reading I've done, and I've picked up this energy with him about moving or relocating. Like across seas or somewhere on a foreign land. Okay, maybe like something about transferring assets and money, or literally like setting up shop with his family somewhere else. Okay. I definitely see like him having to move on and move forward. Like, I see an ending to this with the death card here. So, and I didn't I just say I saw a card earlier that said transformation? The death card is literally a transformation here. Wow. Okay. The justice card. Yeah, because of the legalities. I'm telling you, they threatened the shit out of him. Or I should say Jay-Z. Like, they threatened Roger Goodell and the NFL. And I think that, they're going separate ways because of the legalities, but they're not going to say that publicly. Didn't Roger Goodell, he had a press conference and everything about how they're going to maintain their relationship with Jay-Z. I promise you guys, he didn't mean that. He didn't even want to say that. I promise you. He didn't want to do that. It's like he did it because he had to. Again, because one, they're still in a contract that's currently ongoing. And two, there's something, there's like a red button here that Jay has on him, some type of blackmail. And it may create like a legal issue for Roger Goodell, and he's not trying to do that. Or something with his family and his marriage with this justice card. Karma, again, another karmic energy here. Karma. Wow, very interesting. 8 of Cups. I'm telling you, Roger did not want to get up there and say anything about Jay, the relation. No, he did not want to do that. I get this vibe from him that's like, are you serious? Like, what? Wow. And it's like he wants to walk away. He's like he wishes he could just, and you know how like the NFL, what happened to what's his name? Colin Kaepernick? He took a fucking knee on the field. He's nowhere to be found throwing a goddamn ball anywhere. The NFL is very strict about their players and public image, and you do one wrong thing, they'll fine you or suspend you. I think at one point it's like they didn't want them even smoking weed or anything. So they are quick to drop people or suspend people or fine people, like their players. But this guy, Jay-Z, it's like they made it very hard for Roger to walk away from this, to the point where it's like he couldn't walk away, but his intuition is telling him to. Again, with that Pisces energy, he could be a lot more in tune with his emotions or his intuition than, the general public may assume, especially not knowing him personally. But he was like he wanted to follow his intuition about leaving this alone or walking away. And I'm literally seeing Jay-Z like laugh in my third eye with this magician card. It's like, yeah, I got you. No, you can't leave because I have this over you. And if you do try to leave, this is what's going to happen. Ha ha ha. You know what I mean? Ooh, he is son of a bitch. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. What is this, please? One more. Oh, what is this? Ace of Swords. You can't make it up. That's the truth. That's the truth. I'm telling you, Roger, or at least this is Jay. It's like Jay is very fully aware of what he's doing, how he's doing things, and how people feel in the background. Okay, Roger, again, King of Cups, you have the Queen of Cups showing up. He's really in his emotions about this. Okay, there's some type of like truth here that could come out that, you know, he's trying to block or stop from happening. And that's the only reason why he's still in this partnership with Jay-Z and he didn't cut it off. Because, you know, the NFL is huge. Roger Goodell is huge. So, you know, I don't think I'm hearing cut your losses. Like, it wouldn't have been that big of a deal for him to walk away from Jay-Z or cut this contract short. You know, he would have just paid him out. But there's something else attached to this as to why he spoke up. And it's like, nah, like, we're not worried about that. You know, we're still standing alongside him. He did not want to do that. Ace of Swords is like a giant knife cutting through weeds, cutting through bullshit to see things clearly, to see the truth. And I'm telling you, it's like he didn't realize the devil he was dealing with until it was a little too fucking late. I got the same thing with Kendrick Lamar, I'm telling you. Wow, very interesting. He's very much so in his emotions about this. Again, one, because of the legalities attached to it, you know, with Jay-Z's accusations, and two, just the arrogance, trying to manipulate and control people. You know, and I'm hearing from Roger, it's like, these are not your employees. These are my employees. Like, you can't just come in here and run shit and tell people what to do or how to do their job. These are my employees, not yours. You know what I'm saying, guys? With the NFL or whatever. Wow. Yeah, look, it's like you're supposed to be working for me, not the other way around, you know? Eight of Swords, he feels bound, he feels stuck, he feels trapped in this. At one point, it was like he felt good about it, he was excited, but it's like turned into something that is bondage, making you feel stuck, trapped, you know? His energy is very heavy because I feel like Jay-Z is not really showing face here. He's very quiet. This is all Roger talking. It seems like, you know. Wow. Very interesting. But yeah, it was like at one point it may have seemed like a good idea, you know, but again, I get like this vibe from NFL, Roger. It's like, you are supposed to be working for me, not the other way around. I think now that this contract is about to come to a close, again, with this submission to a higher power, the roles are about to switch back to where they were supposed to be in the first place. You know, you guys ever get like at a job, like you deal with a supervisor or something, but they walk around acting like they're the ones who bought the building and own the company and pay everybody out? Like, no, you're literally just a supervisor. There's another person above you I can go to get what I need. Or, you know, I don't have to be talked down to like this just because you are a team leader or because you are a supervisor in one fucking department. You know, it's like somebody thinks they're hot shit because they got a promotion above you is kind of what I'm getting here. But either way, it was never above the organization as a whole. Jay just inserts himself and snakes himself around to have that power and control over people, or again, manipulation. And when the mask and the veil comes off, it's like, oh, so that's what you were trying to do the whole time. You know what I mean? Ooh, he's such a snake. Oh my God. He makes it look really fucking good though. I will say that. Ooh, that's scary. That is scary. There's gotta be a word for that. Like, ooh, someone who lies so good. Like, that is scary as fuck. But anyway, let's go to NFL and Roger. Okay, we're gonna use a different deck for them, just in case the same cards need to show face. But again, I have boundaries, isolation. Okay, it's like they can't wait to cut this off or for this contract to end. You have rebellion in the reverse. It's like they didn't want to go against him or against Rock Nation. Okay, maybe even against his lawyer, Alex Spiro, whatever. It's like I can't help but feel like they were strong-armed or threatened here. And I'm not sure, again, I don't know what the clauses are in the NFL Jay-Z contract, but example, like with NDAs, non-disclosure agreements, those are kind of null and void, or they can be overruled or overwritten if there's a crime that takes place in the midst of this NDA. So I don't know if they have a clause like that in their contract. They must not be, or again, like a threat, because they stood in solidarity with Jay when the lawsuit dropped. So I don't know. There must be a lot of fucking loopholes in that contract or something. Okay, we have Seven of Cups. This is them. They're considering their options. They're definitely considering their options here on like how to move forward. Yeah, I see them making an offer elsewhere. They're already shopping around. You know, it's like, get this guy the hell out of here. Make sure you guys have an offer ready for whoever the fuck else can get this Super Bowl halftime show in order. You know, I feel like I get this energy from Roger. Like, he plays no fucking games. I'm not getting him to be like a mean asshole type of guy, but he does not play games, is what I'm getting. And that's why I feel like he feels bamboozled. It's like, and it's really fucking with him. It's like, I get this vibe from him, like, don't piss on me and tell me it's raining. You know, he doesn't like to be manipulated. He doesn't like to be gaslit. And I think it really bothers him because he's developed a relationship with Jay, and it's like, was this all fake the whole time? Was this all smoke and mirrors? Was this all just gaslighting? You know what I mean? Keeping me confused. Four of Wands is showing up. It's like celebrations, weddings, marriages, the home environment as well. Stability. Okay. Yeah, again, like, they're considering their options here. When I think of marriages, okay, I think of like contracts as well. So they're definitely considering their options here about who to give this position to next. I feel like, even, I'm not saying they're gonna like disband the position, but the NFL might just take over the Super Bowl halftime show and not even fuck with these people, like these industry folks, with this, after this experience. Okay, why is this here? Two of Cups. Yeah, they're gonna seek out a new partnership. Good for you guys. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, and it came out in the reverse. I'm gonna flip it upright. So as far as the relationship with Jay, it's done. In the upright, Knight of Pentacles is like a for certain offer. It's trustworthy. It's reliable. In the reverse, this is like something that's completely stopped. Okay, upright, it's slow moving. Reverse, it's done, completely stopped, non-reliable. You're not trustworthy. You're not a man of your word. I'm going to flip it upright just for the sake of the reading, but I had to acknowledge that. And I don't have a king here. I don't have any queens, none of that. So it's like they weren't going to offer him as much money anyway for a second go around. One, because they just weren't going to, and two, they don't want to work with him anymore. Wow, okay, and this Seven of Cups and the Four of Wands, you guys, I'm telling you, like, Roger is a little concerned about whatever it is that Jay has on him, because it could create disarray or dysfunction in the household for Roger. Okay, he is married. Again, I don't know if he has any children or what, but if he did have children, they'd be older, because he's literally like in his mid-60s. But something here could really disrupt his household, and that's the only reason why he's still in this Two of Cups energy with Jay. Okay, like, literally. You can't make it up. What is this? Hangman? Yeah, the Hangman. Again, Pisces energy. This is his energy showing up. Okay, that can talk about things kind of being stuck or stagnant, or having to let something go, making a sacrifice. Also viewing things in a new perspective. So I had the Ace of Swords come out. Again, like, everything, was it all smoke and mirrors? Is this even real? You know, like, and I feel like with Jay, it's like he really works and plays on people's emotions and stuff. And Roger, the NFL, the organization as a whole, they're starting to see things for what they are. Again, like smoke and mirrors, and they are ready to let this shit go. But it's a little stuck. It's stagnant right now, again, because they are still in the midst of a contract. I really don't know if this is the last year. Maybe next year is the last year. I'm not sure, but ugh. What is this? The Lovers. Yeah. Gemini energy. This is talking about making a choice or having a decision to make. Wow. Didn't I just say that earlier? Like, something about his household could be, like, Roger's household could be in disarray, or whatever it is that Jay-Z knows about him would cause his household to be in disarray. Okay, maybe with his actual lover. He is married. Okay, but this is like choices that have to do with your moral standing. And I did look it up again when I found out what his birthday was. I kept coming across like he's a Christian man. He's I don't know, because I get like he's a Mason as well. So how are you a Christian and a Mason? Allegedly. I don't know if he is one, but I get that vibe from him. But someone who like, again, like they take respect, they take morals very fucking seriously. But again, you guys, these industry devils, whether they're athletes, okay, people who control the athletes like a Roger, a Jay-Z, a Diddy, they've got some very interesting, weird, taboo-ish sexual interest, if you will, okay? But he definitely like poses and parades himself as a God-fearing man, or, you know, someone who believes in a higher power. He really could, but what higher power exactly? Okay, because what you and I may believe and have a version of God, their version of God can be totally different. Again, like Masonry, okay, Aleister Crowley, that type of vibe. But I just think there's something here like where he feels as though working with Jay-Z is going to, again, one, affect his public image. It could affect his household. And three, it's like it goes against his morals or something like that. But more so like the respect. He feels very disrespected by Jay-Z. And that's what's really fucking with him. You know, and I feel like he already made the choice to move on and move forward, but, you know, the Lover's card, this is like a soulmate twin flame energy. It's like, you can't let this go until the contract is over. Same thing in like twin flame relationships, soul contracts in relationships. Yes, like you can't just abandon a soul contract, because if you do, the karma is gonna be up and stuck. You know, you have to fulfill a soul contract on both ends. Some people wonder why their relationship, they can't let go of a person. They don't know why they're still thinking about them, why they always go back and forth, back and forth. It's because there's a literal soul contract to be fulfilled. This is what it's giving me. He feels very bound to this. Roger does, at least, okay? So he's already made a choice. He's made a decision here about moving on and moving forward, but it's like it's like, you know, you gotta just sit back and chill and wait, you know? Yeah, 9 of Swords. This could be stressing him out, low key. 7 of Swords. This is, yeah, they view Jay as someone that's very fucking sneaky, very strategic, a liar, a manipulator. Okay, 7 of Swords is, again, non-trustworthy. They didn't see it like that at first, though. 2 of Swords, 7 of Wands. Now they're going to stand their ground and defend themselves, or he's going to defend himself. Okay, 2 of Swords is like not seeing things for what it is, being in denial, blockages, okay? And it's funny because I think something was telling Roger way early, way before they even signed this deal, okay? And they signed this deal before Jay-Z had the long, like those wicks and like putting his dreads all together. Whatever that scarecrow hairstyle is he has, the locks he had when they first signed this deal, they were short and they were just getting started. So this was a long time ago. So I think, you know, at first something was telling Roger to follow his intuition. Follow your intuition about this. Are you sure? You know, and he just didn't. He just didn't. It's like he fell for the okie doke. He fell for whatever the fuck Jay-Z was spilling to him. And it's creating stress and anxiety here with this 9 of Swords. You know? Wow, very interesting. And I'm not really picking up anything so much about this particular Super Bowl, you know, with Drake, Kendrick Lamar. It is nothing to do with that. Like, they have been fed up with Jay-Z before all of this. It's not about Kendrick's song, none of that. It has nothing to do with that. They were already ready to let this go. I feel like even a year ago. I really do. You know, why is this here, please? Wheel of Fortune, that's coming out for them as well. So definitely moving on and moving forward, changing the trajectory of things here. Wheel of Fortune is, again, an energy of karma, good luck, good fortune. Okay, now the Wheel of Fortune came out with the Death card under Jay-Z. So his karma with this situation is going to be an ending. But for them, they're going to move on and move forward with this Wheel of Fortune. And again, consider their options. I don't know exactly how right now, you guys, but I feel like there's going to be like a change to just how they do the halftime show, how it's set up, everything, the type of performers. I don't know, because it's like he feels almost kind of scarred by this. It's like whatever the fuck Jay did, it really put a damper on Roger. It's like he's emotionally and mentally scarred or something is what I'm getting with this. Wow. Okay, Knight of Cups and the Empress and the Tower. I'm telling you, there is something here that Roger is very concerned about. And I think he's worried about, again, it affecting his household or the relationship with his wife, possibly, with the Empress here in the Tower. Or again, this is like literally knocking Jay-Z off his high horse. You know, it's time for you to get the fuck out of here. You don't run shit over here, is what I'm hearing. You don't run shit here. I run shit here. And it's like, you know, with that Seven of Wands, I saw setting boundaries and standing up for yourself. It's like Roger is putting his foot down finally or something, or he had to. It's like he was being a little too fucking nice at one point. Oh, yeah, it's all good. And then it's like he had to, nah. You know, it's like he had to really like give it to him. Or whoever works for Roger gave it to Jay. You know what I mean? Like, get him the fuck out of here is what I'm getting. Okay, why is Wheel of Fortune here, please? I feel like I should have kept those, but if they need to show up again, they will. Why is it here? Nine of Pentacles, yeah. And they're still going to be good financially, obviously. Like the NFL is the NFL. They were big before Jay-Z. They're going to be big after him. So, you know, I see them being fine financially, obviously. This is just, again, one of those things of cut your fucking losses. I don't really see this affecting them too much, like, at all. I just think it more so hurts Roger Goodell on, like, an emotional level, or, like, you know, this was supposed to be my friend, you know? Like, I thought you were my friend, or I thought you were, you know, and again, not all business has to be friendly, but, you know, think about it this way, guys. Roger is not in the music industry. They build partnerships off of relationships, like genuine relationships. At least that's how I'm getting, like, how he tries to do things. And it's giving me, it's like, you know, you met my wife, you met my family, I've had you over my home. I'm hearing something about a yacht. And he feels betrayed. It's like he feels bamboozled by Jay. I feel like he feels confused almost. Yeah, it's almost kind of unfortunate. This is giving me more like an emotional hurt than financial, because, you know, again, Roger Goodell, he's going to be good either way financially, but it's more of like a respect thing. I let you into my home. I let you, again, meet my wife, my family. Like, I trusted you and you broke my trust. And he does not appreciate that at all. Yeah, look, Three of Swords again. It really hurt him. Jeez Louise. Okay. And again, you know, trying to use blackmail against him. Again, this is supposed to be your quote unquote, your friend, your bro. And you want to blackmail me is what I'm getting from him. It's just, oof. Yeah. Why is this here, please? Knight of Cups is showing up again. Damn, what is this? This is like someone who wears their heart on their sleeve. This is a genuine energy as well. Someone who's like a romantic. They don't mind being expressive about their feelings. And again, another offer here. You know, it's interesting. I could be wrong, but I feel like whoever they're seeking out to do or to replace Jay-Z in that position of overseeing the halftime show, they may give the offer to a woman with this Nine of Pentacles, believe it or not. They may give the job to a woman who, obviously, I don't fucking know, but, or again, they're just seeking out their options and trying to separate themselves, isolate, be more singular when it comes to Jay. They don't want to be in this partnership with him anymore. They've been not wanting to be in this partnership with him for a while now. Yeah, Three of Swords and the Knight of Wands showing up. Page of Swords, I'm telling you, it's like Roger feels like Jay keeps tabs on him or watches him because, again, it's like a fly on the wall. Like there's certain things that Jay-Z knows or may have brought up in the midst of conversation, and Roger's like, why do you know that? Or how do you know that? In the back of his mind. But again, being too fucking nice, oh, that's my brother, la la la, that's my friend, you just overlook it, or brush it off, brush it under the rug. But now that he's sitting back thinking about these things, again, after being threatened and or allegedly almost blackmailed, he's like, no, like, what? You know what I'm saying, God? I hope this makes sense. It's like he feels like he watches him, or he feels like he's being stalked or something like that. I'm hearing gang stalking. I don't even know what that means. Gang stalking? Is that like when more than one person watches you? Knight of Wands. Okay, again, guys, something about the energy of traveling and children. I fucking hate this combination. Knight of Wands is literally like traveling across state lines or taking a trip, a vacation. Page of Swords, and then you have the Three of Swords. It's like heartbreak, separation, and loss. Wow, the Chariot. Again, another traveling energy, guys. This is like police, law enforcement. Oh, you see? Yeah, he's really upset. He's really upset. He wants to move forward and get away from this so fucking bad, but it's like he can't right now, and it's really unfortunate. But if Roger has the chance or the opportunity to, I would not be surprised if he cooperates with the law. Okay, or if Roger, hands over certain documentation or paperwork with this Page of Swords. So this can talk about like documentation as well. If not doing your homework, doing research, I would not be surprised if allegedly, Roger and the NFL cooperate if and when the feds get involved. If they aren't already. I think Jay has been under investigation for a while, and I do think that Roger Goodell is allegedly in cooperation as well. Okay, not like wearing a wire or whatever, but yeah, whatever you want to know, I'll tell you. Sure, this is what he did. He's done it to me. He's done it to other people. So Roger, he's not dumb. He said what he had to say and did the whole press conference and stood in solidarity with Jay, but he's got something up his sleeve too. Roger's got something up his sleeve as well here, and I think again it has to do with something with the with law enforcement and speaking up about Jay. So it's like, okay, I had to save my ass and prevent you from pressing the red button on me. Okay, I'll get up in that press conference and speak and say what I have to say, but you just wait for your day, wait for your time. Jay-Z. Look at this, the Magician. Like, just how you can play games, I can play games too. Watch this, is what I'm hearing. He's not answering the phone anymore. He don't answer texts from him no more. Nothing. 4 Cups, rejection. Wow. But at the end of the day, it's like, Jay, you manifested this because of how you move, how you do business, how you treat people. Wow. And this cycle is coming to a close with the World card here. Okay. Very interesting reading. Damn, Roger. Oh, man. He is definitely in his feelings about this. I got a lot of cup energy for him. Like the cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio with your emotions. He is not feeling this. 7 of Swords is here. He is not feeling this. And Jay is just going to keep using his manipulative tactics until, the justice system, does what they need to do and get on his ass, which they are, okay? Things may have not completely unfolded publicly yet, but give it some time. We'll see. But definitely leave your comments below. Leave a like on the video if you guys like this style of reading. Let me know what you know, okay? Feel free to subscribe. We'd love to have you guys here, part of the family. I appreciate you guys so much for tapping in and being here with me. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys so much, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.